Hey everyone, this is Don Johnson with Hot Results Copywriting. In this video, we'll be covering snatching up the attention of your clients right away, which is almost a significant and major problem and challenge for pretty much every product owner and vendor and marketer out there, marketers especially, because not every marketer is a copywriter, and most all copywriters are marketers in their own way. But it's not as difficult as you might think, even though that's sort of the marketing and business challenge in its own right. How do you get your client's attention right off the bat? And sometimes it's as simple as just having your sales page ready to go. But in other cases where you might have linked arms with a not so good copywriter or marketer or whoever else that made your sales page, put the words on your sales page, and had the buy button at the bottom, and they didn't do the best job, and that's when you can't really do much, because you can't convert traffic. You can't convert people who are uninterested, basically neutral, just browsing around, and they see your site and they might be interested in what your product is, but they can't tell because the sales page doesn't present anything well. And that's basically failing to snatch up the attention of your clients. And yes, it's just that stuff like, whatever it is that you're selling, it doesn't matter what your industry is, it doesn't matter what you're selling or trying to present to whoever it is. You could be as big as Walmart trying to get new distributors, or as small as, I don't know, me talking to you right now. It doesn't matter. You just need to have a strong sales message to capture and kind of pull in the attention of your clients, of your potential clients, immediately. And it's a slow process throughout the sales page, as you go from, let's say, headline all the way down to buy button at the bottom. And it's not as challenging as a lot of people think, but when you mess it up, and some people know they've seen sales pages that just don't convert, and that's easy to tell because you might be you're interested in the product, but you don't want to buy it because the sales page just doesn't do anything for you. That's when we just have to give the client, the right words and messages immediately, and that's the headline and subheadline and all the bullet points and everything else, to connect them, to get kind of gradually pull them into the product so that they're enticed and kind of already sold, even though they don't know they're already kind of into buying the product because the sales page doesn't do it. And like I said, it technically isn't a challenge or problem, as long as you connect with a decent and strong enough copywriter, and that's where the sales message gets good. It's like, I don't know, being in a college classroom and you can tell the difference between an A paper and an F paper, and you just read it and know that they didn't know what they're talking about. Or, in the workplace, the competent and successful employee versus the one that's about to be fired. It's like, the performance, it's obvious, and you just have to feel out a sales page to see if literally it's going to convert or if it's going to screw you over long term. And that can be the most aggravating and just mind-numbing problem you can ever experience as a product owner, when you realize your sales material just can't do it, and you don't know what the hell you were thinking before connecting with somebody who just, or it doesn't even matter, if you just did the wrong thing and likely paid kind of way too much for that sales copy that doesn't convert. But your audience just needs to be shifted into sort of the buying mood gradually as they go throughout the sales message, and their thinking and actions have to be sort of flipped and aligned for very fast persuasion, but it happens instantly. The pages that say, okay, put in your email if you're interested in getting the freebie or whatever it is. And obviously, if you don't put in the email, you're not the target audience, or it hasn't sold to you. See how simple it is? It's very simple stuff, but people fail to see that if it's not a strong enough sort of pull or hook, you're not going to get your audience's attention. And the very fast persuasion part, flipping their attention so that they're more interested, it happens on basically all sales pages, or it fails to happen on all sales pages, from the headline or wherever you happen to be scrolling and your eyeballs happen to fall on the page. And you just need to make sure your sales presentation, sales copy is strong and inviting from the start, so that you don't deal with sort of these issues long term later on, and it becomes a much larger issue where you have so many variables to play around with, and you're not sure what is causing your business not to work out and what not to give sales. And sometimes it's as obvious as having not strong sales copy, and other times it's as confusing as not knowing where to reanalyze or restructure your business. But in terms of sales copy and in terms of snatching up the attention of your clients, please reach out if you need any help with your sales copy, sales messages. If you have any questions or concerns about sales the sales process in general or whatsoever. Now, this has been Don Johnson with Hot Results Copywriting, covering snatching up the attention of your clients right away. Thank you.